When you leave, don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember me. When you leave, don't forget to remember. Don't forget to remember me. Remember me. So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out cause you kept cutting the cord. And I started to fade into your gray. See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be someone I wanna recognize. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire stole away. I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now. The future is now. The future is now. The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out.
Hola, hola a todos, bienvenidos. Una tarde muy especial sin duda, con mucho significado y además rodeado de unas extraordinarias líderes, toda una belleza ya utilizando esta línea. Estoy complacido y me acompañan estas embajadoras a las cuales me emociona tener porque tenemos unas sorpresas increíbles. ¿Sí o no, mi querida Paulis, que nos acompañas por ahí? ¿Cómo estás?
Ay, Carlos, súper emocionada, de verdad es que esto está de sueño, está padrísimo, la verdad es que me emociona nada más de pensar lo que tenemos en las manos, Carlos, nos tenemos que dar cuenta todos a lo que estamos teniendo acceso y cuando creías que esto no se podía poner mejor, pues sí se puede, está lo máximo.
Sin duda, Paulis, muy contento y con esa energía que nos estás contagiando, también nos está acompañando por ahí nuestra queridísima Lore Guiloche, una tarde especial preparada después de un tiempo en donde estuvimos creando un poco de expectativa. ¿Cómo estás, Lore?
Muy contenta, Carlos. Gracias por invitarnos a ser parte de este proyecto. La verdad es que quiero contar yo rapidísimo, feliz. Tuve la oportunidad de probar estos grupos, está el cambio, iluminada. Simplemente para mí es ser parte de esta empresa que siempre está innovando, ¿no? Yo tuve la oportunidad de empezar hace 6 años un proyecto que se convirtió en algo grandísimo y mi negocio, y solo con productos de la piel. Entonces, el pensar que ahorita están mejorados y que tenemos esto con nosotros en las manos, bueno, me llena de emoción, de verdad es una gran oportunidad y estoy súper emocionada de poderlo compartir con toda la gente.
Estamos muy contentos porque, como bien dices, Paulis, Lore, y ahorita vamos a ir saludando a todas nuestras embajadoras, Lucy, porque esto es simplemente el producto de evolución, de mantenernos en la vanguardia, de juntar lo natural con la ciencia, de crear un producto único en el mercado. Y ahorita vamos a escuchar mucho más, pero yo creo que tenemos en las manos cosas súper increíbles y en esta tarde, a partir de ahorita, la gente puede esperar muchas sorpresas, regalos y más, ¿no, Paulis?
Definitivo, todos se tienen que poner la pila para tener estos productos en sus manos ya.
Y quedarse hasta el final, además, porque tenemos muchas sorpresas. Por supuesto, además, un entrenamiento que ustedes, Lore, Paulis, ya han escuchado. Tuvieron además esta oportunidad de tener un 1-a-1 con nuestra invitada del día de hoy, conocer más a fondo de esta línea, hacer preguntas muy específicas con todo el conocimiento, por supuesto, que ustedes tienen de todo lo que han venido de la tecnología de Nucerity. ¿Qué les ha parecido eso, Lore? El tener esta interacción, Paulis, con IFE, ¿qué ha significado para ustedes?
Verdaderamente, Carlos, es una gran oportunidad porque como ahorita ya presentará Carlos a IFE, es un ícono, pues ahora sí que a nivel mundial es un personaje espectacular que hemos tenido la oportunidad de que nos explique IFE todo perfecto y de verdad se van a sorprender. O sea, yo la verdad es que no dejo de sorprenderme de cómo han estado mejorando todo esto para siempre para tener un crecimiento y mejores resultados.
Increíble, sin duda. Así que, pues, ¿qué les parece si damos comienzo a esto, ya que empezamos con un poquito de energía? Ya la gente se está conectando, más de 200 personas y sigue subiendo. Para aquellos de ustedes que nos están acompañando, este es un gran momento para que escuchen mucho más de esta línea y sobre todo las sorpresas que vamos a tener al final, paquetes, algunos regalitos, por supuesto, y sin duda, mucha emoción de todo lo que viene a partir de esta nueva línea Lucim. Así que si me ayudan, vamos a recibir como se merece y para todas las personas que se están conectando, tenemos traducción que ustedes van a poner en su botón de interpretación. Seleccionen el canal español, tenemos a nuestra traductora estrella que sigue perfectamente a IFE. Así que, pues ahora sí, Paulis, Lore, llegó el momento de lo que estábamos esperando escuchar de una de las personas que formó parte precisamente de la creación de esta línea, de una de las personas que ha cuidado todos los ingredientes junto con Diana Latson para que tengamos algo único en nuestras manos. 17 patentes, 30 ingredientes naturales. Bueno, ustedes lo saben más, hemos escuchado poco a poco en estos entrenamientos y ha sido increíble. Así que, si les parece, recibamos como se merece a nuestra queridísima directora mundial del cuidado de la línea de la piel, nuestra queridísima, y si me ayudan, Ife Alib. Ife, welcome.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much, Carlos, for that introduction. Thank you so much for having me, guys. It's an absolute pleasure to be with you all today. It's an exciting time to be in the company, and with what we are launching here with the skincare line, it's just an exciting time, and I'm excited to show you and talk to you about the benefits and the features of this skincare line. So that's what we'll be talking about today. Okay, so before I start, if we move to the next slide. So before I start, I just want everyone to know that currently in this day and age, the beauty industry is full of toxic ingredients, okay? We apply between 10 to 20 bad chemicals. Next slide, please. 10 to 20 bad chemicals on our skin daily. Okay, and these chemicals can wreak havoc on our bodies. They can disrupt our DNA, weaken our immune system. So if you move to the next slide, please. Yeah, they can disrupt our DNA, weaken our immune systems, just cause all sorts of different types of damage to our bodies, okay? And this can be so frustrating to us, you know, that can be so frustrating to you, so frustrating to the consumer, not knowing what to buy. So next slide, please. Next slide, please. So there are too many options out there, okay? But why do we do it? If we move to the next slide, please. We want to look better, okay? We want to look better, we want to feel better, but how far are we willing to go for beauty and at what cost? Let's talk about the modern day beauty industry. So if you, yeah. So now in the modern day beauty industry, we find that we are now in the era of the conscious consumer. So now more than ever, people, yourselves, consumers, care about what they put on their bodies and what they put into their bodies, okay? And this has created a polarized skincare industry. Okay, so this has created a polarized skincare industry where you become familiar with brands that sport certain claims such as non-GMO, cruelty-free, vegan, free from, non-toxic. Okay, but that's all well and good, but it seems that we have two options in the skincare industry nowadays. We have our option one. We have our overpriced, high-end, dominating skincare brands that are potentially efficacious and backed by science. Or option two, the on-trend, consumer-conscious, boutique-type brands that are built around the hype and trends of the time, rather than actual results. So it seems now a brand can't have it all. Why can't we have a brand that's, next slide, please. Why can't we have a brand that's non-toxic, non-GMO, gluten-free, vegan, quality products, sustainable products, affordable, scientifically proven, and efficacious? It's very hard to find a skincare brand that has all these attributes and all these qualities in one brand. Well, I'm here to tell you all today that we can, and we have done it. So next slide, please. So we have done this, okay, next slide, please. We have your back and you can trust us. This line is safe for you and it's safe for your friends and your family. Next slide, please. Next slide. So introducing you to you all, for those of you who don't know, Lucim. Next slide. So we have Lucim here today, okay? So next slide, please. So Lucim was birthed from two of the most advanced skincare lines in the industry of its time, Nucerity and Juve. So we have created a line that will disrupt the industry by having the best of both. Okay, these effective patented products, they feature really high quality, clinically tested active ingredients that deliver on a specific and desired effect on your skin, but without compromising on safety. So next slide, please. Now, let's look at how Lucim fares with its competitors. Next slide, please. Look at all these high-end skincare brands that you'll have to pay so much money for one product, okay? All these products are highly overpriced and include toxic ingredients. Next slide, please. However, with Lucim, you have a skincare brand that has 17 patents associated with active ingredients across the line. And for those of you who know about patents, to really patent an active ingredient, there must be something unique and special about it. But most importantly, it must work. So that's just to show you the strength of the line. As well as in this line, we have 30 active ingredients and 61 botanical ingredients in the line. Next slide. Okay. So that's how strong the line is. 61 botanical ingredients, 30 active ingredients, and 17 patents associated with actives across the entire line. So now we've talked about the line as a whole. Let's talk a bit deeper about the individual products. So let's meet the products themselves. Next slide. Okay, so our total face serum. Next slide. This is the hero product of the line. Next slide. You'll never need another serum again in your life. So whether you're 25 and you want to slow down the aging process or promote that youthful glow, or you're 65 and you want to combat fine lines and wrinkles, this serum walks with you through life. And for most of you who know about serums, a good effective serum costs around upwards from $100, and usually most people have 2 serums as part of their routine, whether it's 2 serums that usually have one benefit, whether it's your intense moisturizing serum with hyaluronic acid, or your hydrating serum, or your firming and anti-wrinkle serum. Most people at least purchase 2 serums as part of their routine. Whereas with the 7-in-1 serum, with our Total Face Serum, you'll never need another serum again. This is the only serum you would ever need. And the benefits of this serum, if you go down, next slide. So it hydrates and moisturizes the skin from the inside out. It promotes elasticity and firmness of the skin. It strengthens and reinforces the skin's natural barrier. It combats fine lines and wrinkles, firms and plumps the skin, promotes youthful radiance, and promotes brighter skin. And that's just some of the benefits. Okay, so now let's look at the actives. Next slide. So how does this serum do this? This serum is an amazing one-of-a-kind serum that is literally packed with so many 7 power-packed actives within its formulation. The first active is groundbreaking natural retinol replacement known as bakuchiol. This ingredient is patented and clinically tested, and it's derived from the leaves of the babji plant, and it's been long used in traditional Ayurvedic practices for healing. So this extract is a natural and functional analog of retinol, and it modulates the same genes that retinol does. So to help boost collagen, increase cellular turnover, and it combats fine lines and wrinkles. Also has some anti-acne effects as well as a powerful anti-inflammatory. The list goes on. But the good thing about bakuchiol is that it doesn't have the same irritating side effects that retinol does. Not everyone can use retinol. Retinol is one of those ingredients that can be quite harsh to the skin, and not a lot of people can use it. As effective as it is, not a lot of people can use it. A lot of people experience redness and flakiness on the skin when they use retinol, and retinol can be quite unstable also. So if you purchase a retinol serum, it might not be potent 30 days later when you come to the end of the bottle. Whereas with our Total Face Serum with bakuchiol, this natural retinol replacement is a potent natural retinol replacement that is stable, and it does not have the irritating effects as retinol does. It's an amazing, amazing ingredient, guys. Now, the next ingredient in our Total Face Serum is the peptide. So the matrixyl peptides. These amazing peptides are one of the most effective and clinically studied peptides on the market, holding 7 patents themselves. So these peptides act as a wrinkle filler and has been clinically proven to rebuild the skin from the inside out, smoothing out wrinkles from within. Okay, and it does this by rebuilding the skin where it's needed the most. So the way it does is that it stimulates the major building blocks of the skin's natural extracellular matrix. So we all know that to have soft, supple, firm, wrinkle-free skin, you need to have an abundance of hyaluronic acid, collagen, elastin, and a bunch of other structural proteins that keep your skin young, youthful, and wrinkle-free. So this peptide helps to rebuild those structural proteins where it's needed the most in the skin. So how amazing is that? Next, we have liposome encapsulated Swiss glacial water. So this is an amazing technology that encapsulates vitamin C and Swiss glacial water from the Swiss Alps. So glacial water from the Swiss Alps into a kind of a ball, like a spherical ball, to increase the delivery of these active ingredients deeper into the skin on a cellular level. So think of it as packing these ingredients into a cart and driving it deeper into your skin, and literally pouring water and vitamin C into your skin where it's needed the most. So it makes it more potent. So vitamin C is therefore absorbed better and is more potent, has more potent effects into the skin. And you have Swiss glacial water from the Swiss Alps that's literally nourishing and hydrating your skin cells on a cellular level. So that I haven't found another serum on the market that has this amazing technology. Thirdly, we have a combination of hyaluronic acid and hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid. So hyaluronic acid is an amazing ingredient naturally produced in your body, and it can hold up to 1,000 times its weight in water. But do you know that hyaluronic acid itself generally is too large to penetrate the skin? So hyaluronic acid works to form this moisture barrier on your face on the outside to keep your skin moisturized on the outside. But the hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid is basically chopped up hyaluronic acid into smaller sizes, ensuring that it can then enter the skin and fill in wrinkles from the inside out, attract water on the inside out, moisturize the skin from the inside out, and fill in wrinkles from the inside out. So you have this 360 effect of hydration with the Swiss glacial water, the hyaluronic acid on the outside, and the hydrolyzed hyaluronic acid on the inside, as well as wrinkle filling action. Amazing. And the other active, one of my favorite actives, is the kakadu plum extract. This is an amazing, amazing ingredient, clinically proven to work on skin radiance and luminosity and combat fine lines and wrinkles. And did you know that the kakadu plum extract the kakadu plum itself is the world's most potent source of vitamin C? It holds 100 times the concentration of an orange, and it's native to Australia and is known as a superfruit in its territory. It's a nutrient-rich and power-packed with antioxidants and polyphenols in it to be able to deliver these effects on the skin with powerful antioxidants and promoting youthful radiance and promoting firmer, wrinkle-free skin, reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, okay? And we'll touch on niacinamide because this is across all the day and the night cream. We'll touch on it in the next slide. So if we move to the next slide. So that is the face serum. So let's talk about the day defense cream. Next slide. Okay, so this day cream contains a powerhouse of defensive botanical ingredients, extracts, and antioxidants, as well as a 5-time award-winning patented pollution protectant. This day cream was crafted to defend you against environmental aggressors throughout the day. It includes a multivitamin complex as well as innovative liposome technology that I've talked about for intense 24-hour hydration. It's a unique, lightweight, creamy formula that's cleverly crafted to adapt and suit any climate and skin type. Whether you're in a hot, humid climate or cold, dry climate, you can alter the use of the day cream to really meet the conditions of your skin. Okay, and the benefits, as we say, it's an environmental protection, combats reduces the appearance of dark spots, smooths skin tone, improves skin's moisture, and prevents dryness. But what are the actives? Next slide, please. Okay, so the first active is City Stem. This is an award-winning 5 patented active ingredient, and it's basically the extract of the white horehound flower. Okay, this white horehound flower has long been used for medicinal properties and has been highly esteemed throughout time for use as a remedy for various different respiratory and digestive issues, and it's also a topical anti-inflammatory. Now, as an extract, its function is to protect you from pollutants that you can see and those that you cannot see. It's a marvelous pollution protectant. So as we go about our day, go to work, go outside, our face is combated, bombarded with so many different types of pollutants, some that we can see and some that we can't see. So this ingredient helps to protect you against those pollutants, as well as blue light from screens, like some of us right now. Okay, so as well as CityStem, we have a 3-vitamin complex. We have vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin B3, niacinamide. Niacinamide is an amazing ingredient that strengthens and reinforces the skin's barrier, works hand in hand with CityStem, minimizes the appearance of large pores, prevents pollutants also and particulate matter from entering the skin, and it just is a beautiful, beautiful brightening properties on the skin to help clarify the skin. Vitamin C is a beautiful antioxidant. We know it's a strong, potent antioxidant and has brightening properties on the skin. Vitamin E is the strongest of those vitamins in terms of antioxidant activity and helps to nourish and condition and repair the skin. So you have a 360 effect. Okay, you have a 360 effect with this multivitamins on the skin to really nourish the skin and help promote youthful, radiant skin. And as we talked about, we have the liposome encapsulated Swiss glacial water again. So this is water from the Swiss Alps. Together, it works with hyaluronic acid to hydrate on the outside and the inside. The hyaluronic acid forms that moisture bubble on your face on the outside, while the novel liposome technology that encapsulates the water from the glaciers of the Swiss Alps enhance the delivery of water deeper into your skin cells. So it's literally like pouring or opening a tap into your skin cells on a cellular level. So hydration is key. We want to keep hydrated. A good skincare line will keep your skin cells hydrated, because if they're not hydrated, they age quickly. They age a lot quicker and faster. And of course, we have blue-green algae, which is a nourishing superfood. It has a powerhouse of phytonutrients, antioxidants, and trace elements that literally feed your skin this amazing goodness. So that is the day cream. So if we move to the next slide. Yeah, we've talked about the 3-vitamin complex. Yep, and now let's talk about the renewing night cream. So next slide, please. So this renewing night cream was purposely crafted and formulated with a unique blend of specially selected and scientifically proven plant extracts and plant stem cells. And its intention is to take advantage of your body's nighttime reparative processes. Now, we all know why sleep is important. When we sleep, our body goes into repair mode. That's where our immune system kicks into gear and our body starts to repair all the damage that we've done throughout the day. So this night cream takes advantage of that process, and it's a luscious and rich cream to deeply hydrate and moisturize the skin as well throughout the night. So you wake up with velvety, smooth skin in the morning, okay? So like we said, the benefits: it hydrates and moisturizes, promotes elastic and firms and promotes elastic, increases the elasticity of the skin, tightens the skin, smooths out the skin tone, brightens the skin, and just fights aging skin. Okay, now the actives. We have Magistem, which is the Edelweiss plant stem cells. So the Edelweiss flower is an amazing plant that grows in such harsh conditions in the mountain ranges of the Alps and the Himalayas and the Pyrenees. It has adapted to survive and thrive in these mountain ranges and in these really harsh conditions. And when a plant adapts to survive in these harsh conditions, it has a unique blend of antioxidants and powerful ingredients that we can harness for their skin edifying properties. So this plant has developed a host of rich natural substances that were essential for its survival in those in that high altitude, that we have found helps with the skin to protect, as a powerful antioxidant, to protect our skin from oxidative stress. So it prevents DNA damage in the skin as part of our nighttime routine by scavenging free radicals that are in that can be floating around in the skin. And it also helps to boost your body's natural reparative processes while you sleep. And it also firms and tightens your skin over time. So particularly in the neck, your eye area and your forehead area, it helps to firm and tighten and strengthen and reinforce your skin over time. So that's the Edelweiss plant stem cells. The gatulin, the next ingredient is the gatulin intense, the Spilanthes, a smell of flower extract. This extract is an amazing extract to help maintain a youthful, firmer appearance. It works in the second layer of the skin, the dermis. And it works at the fibroblast cells. So the fibroblast cells in the skin, in the dermis, they are responsible for making and creating the key proteins that help to structure our face, keep it youthful, keep it young, keep it wrinkle-free. As we age, these proteins, we make less and less of these proteins. So from our mid-20s, we start to make less collagen, less hyaluronic acid, less elastin. From our mid-20s, we start to make much less of them. So that's why we age. But this extract helps to boost the fibroblast cells that make these three structural proteins, amongst other structural proteins, so our body makes more of it. And that can in turn help with the skin's natural lifting properties and help with firmer skin, and for younger people just help delay that premature aging process. So that's the Gatulin Intense. Now, this, as part of this night cream, we now have a 4-vitamin complex. So a cocktail of multivitamins here: vitamin C, vitamin E, vitamin B3, niacinamide, and provitamin B5, which is panthenol. So all 4 of these vitamins provide an all-round multifunctional protection as antioxidants, and to prevent DNA damage, as well as nourishing and reinforcing the skin's natural barrier, rebalancing your skin tone and reducing discoloration. Okay, so you won't find a lot of skincare products that can house plant extracts, plant stem cells, and 4 vitamins at the same time in one night cream. It's amazing. And on top of that, we have our hydration inside out as well, with our hyaluronic acid to form that hydration canvas on the outside. But we also have our liposome, again, Swiss glacial water, with the encapsulated glacial water from the Swiss Alps into balls that enhance the delivery of water deeper into our cells on a cellular level. So we're hydrating from the inside out. And yes, again, we have our blue-green algae, which is our nourishing superfood filled with phytonutrients and antioxidants to deeply nourish and feed our skin that goodness. So that is our night cream, guys. Okay, so let's move on to the gel cleanser. Next slide, please. So the gel cleanser is, I have tried a lot of cleansers, and really and truly, I'm not biased just because I create this cleanser, but it really is an amazing, amazing formulation. The formulation was especially made to create this gentle and luscious foam while cleansing. This gel cleanser is pH balanced to ensure that your skin is not stripped of its essential oils after you use it, but your skin is left feeling soft and hydrated after use. So it not only cleanses the skin, it hydrates and moisturizes the skin also. So let's look at the actives in this cleanser. Next slide, please. So the cleanser is formulated with a natural sulfate-free surfactant, okay, a proprietary blend of botanical extracts, blue-green algae, and hyaluronic acid. So it not only cleanses, but nourishes and moisturizes the skin as well in this threefold effect. It's formulated without all the nasties, you know, the pegs and the sulfates and the parabens. So it's a very beautiful, clean formula. So that is the actives are the sulfate-free surfactant, the hyaluronic acid, and the antioxidant blend of botanical extracts, as well as blue-green algae also in this cleanser. So that is the cleanser. We can move on to the exfoliator. Okay, so the exfoliator was specially formulated to deeply exfoliate the skin and detoxify the skin, but to do this gently. Okay, it's specially formulated to be gentle but effective. So the benefits of this exfoliator is that it removes dead skin cells, improves and cleans your pores, fights problematic skin, reduces blackheads and blemishes. So you have a smooth, soft and polished look after you use the exfoliator. So what are the actives that help this formulation? Next slide, please. So it's formulated to utilize 4 gentle modes of action for thorough exfoliation. So we have kaolin and bentonite clay. So not only kaolin, not only bentonite, but both clays, and they synergistically work together to draw out excess oils, sebum, toxins from the skin, bacteria, anything that's clogging your pores. It draws these impurities out of your pores and cleans them out, just cleans out your pores. It's highly absorbent and it just draws out all the gunk away from your skin. The next ingredient, the natural jojoba beads, they provide a gentle physical exfoliation that's not abrasive to the skin due to its intentional round shape. So a lot of exfoliators on the market can be quite abrasive because they use a lot of horrible ingredients like maybe walnut shells or micro beads. There's so many different horrible things that people can use that are on the market right now, and they can cause micro tears on the skin and really irritate the skin. No, we use these natural jojoba beads, which are basically like round dough balls. They're soft in shape, they're round, they can't physically hurt your skin, they can't tear your skin. It's a soft, gentle, physical exfoliation. It basically rolls the dead skin cells as you roll it around your face. You'll see the balls getting bigger and coming together because it's gathering the dead skin cells on your face. And it's just a beautiful way to gently physically exfoliate, coupled with papaya and pineapple enzymes that synergistically work with the jojoba beads to remove surface layer dead skin cells also. And then we have a lactic acid, which is a mild, non-irritating alpha hydroxy acid that can kill bacteria on the skin. And for those of you with acne prone skin, bacteria is the main propagator of acne. So for those who have acne prone skin, this exfoliator will be especially beneficial for you. Okay, and last but not least, let's talk about Skincerity. Next slide, please. Okay, so Skincerity, the world's best kept secret, not secret. I love this product. This mask is like a second skin. It forms a breathable barrier, allowing oxygen to freely flow whilst preventing transepidermal water loss. So basically utilizing your own body's moisture to hydrate itself. Like I've said throughout this presentation, hydration is key to a healthy skin, to preventing premature aging. Hydration is key to reinforcing your skin natural barrier. Hydration is key, and Skincerity does this so well. So it fights problematic skin, fights aging skin, hydrates the skin, moisturizes the skin, and improves and cleans the pores. But what are the actives? Next slide, please. So the actives, we've got the fluoropolymer that forms the breathable barrier, but its Skincerity is infused with vitamin E and grapeseed oil, so delivering these powerful antioxidants, grapeseed oil and vitamin E, into the skin to nourish the skin and also improve the skin's texture over time. So as a really good tip, use Skincerity as the last step in your nighttime routine to enhance the anti-aging benefits of the other products. So Skincerity is a marvelous way to enhance the anti-aging benefits of your face serum and your night cream. So as the last step in your nighttime routine. So that's about the products. Now let's look at some of the results. Let's look at some before and after pictures from the markets. Don't take my word for it. Let's see what the markets said and some of the results that they had. So this is Eva's results after 1 day and 4 weeks. She saw a remarkable improvement in her skin. Eva from Australia. Next slide, please. Okay, that's Leanne after 4 weeks. Next slide, please. Okay, so that is Mary Long. She saw a remarkable improvement in the texture of her skin also. Next slide, please. So after 12 days, Serena Assay in the EU noticed that her skin just looked different. It was more radiant and the texture was a lot better. Next slide, please. So this is Natsuko Yamada from Japan. After 3 weeks, she noticed a lot of scarring and hyperpigmentation, and just the texture of her skin had changed. So she had brighter, more even skin after 3 weeks of use. Next slide, please. This is Song Hee-soon also. He noticed his pores were a lot smaller. The texture of his skin got better. And yeah, just the texture and the pores were smaller, and his overall skin was good, and he loved the moisturizing of the products on his face. Next slide, please. And this is Celine Lau from Taiwan, who had a remarkable improvement on her skin with redness and just acne spots and just the skin texture. It really, really helped with that. Next slide, please. Okay, so those are some of the before and afters. Now let's talk about your daily regimen. So what would you use in the AM? So your facial gel cleanser, you would use in the AM, followed by an exfoliator. You would exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. If you're prone to acne or have some acne spots you want to tackle, you can use 3 to 4 times a week. Then you would follow this by your total face serum and end it with your day defense cream. So that's your AM routine. Your PM routine, click the slide. You'll use your facial gel cleanser again, your total face serum, your renewing night cream, and like I said, top it off with Skincerity to enhance those anti-aging benefits. So that is your regimen for your skincare routine. Next slide, please. And guys, it's not just for the women, it's for you too, okay? So it's for you guys as well, not just for the women. This line is a reflection of all of you, regardless of race, gender, young, old. It's for all of you. This is something we celebrate together, okay? So thank you so much. Next slide, please. And enjoy Lucim. You are going, this is something to shout about. This is something to be proud of. This is a line that over 2,000 of your voices went to create this line and influence the birthing of this line. So this is something we can all be proud of and celebrate together. So that is Lucim. Well done, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. If it was amazing.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure being with you all today. Thank you.
It's an honor to have you, and I know you are in Great Britain.
I'm in Ireland. I'm in Ireland, yeah. It's nearly 11 p.m. here. But it's worth it. I'm enjoying it. I feel